welcome. Tonight we are at Suzuka Motorsport SA event together with LNR. We are looking forward to awesome racing. 15 guys on track tonight. I'm hoping the weather will clear. Maybe just rain a little bit lighter during the course of the race. At the moment we are in free practice. And yeah, we have had some good battles in the previous races. So let's see who's going to be taking first, second and third position tonight. We've only got a 45-minute race, one mandatory pit stop. And yeah, I don't know if the guys will do tires as well. Hopefully the setups is done correctly. So let's see how this is going to be going. Well, good evening. Sorry for the misread on the YouTube. Welcome. Let's look forward to this race. Another 5 minutes to go, free practice. Good battles. Hopefully everybody can just go around each other, making sure the track is wide enough. Let's spectate on these two LNR team members. Ricky, thanks for joining in on our YouTube channel. Please like and share as much as you can. I did drop the sound of the cars a little bit, so hopefully you can use my voice a lot better. Just give me a thumbs up there, please. But yeah, let's see who is going to go ahead. Will this be STR Esports? Will this be Team SPR? Or even Team LNR for tonight on a wet Suzuka? Freaky, I also hope that you will be watching in better quality than just the normal one. We have pushed that up one click as well. So I'm hoping that tonight's stream will be going good due to the fantastic weather we've got the whole week. Well, it's raining outside, it's raining on track. Rain is rain. So gaan ons nat word, papa. Well, we got a minute and 40 seconds to go for practice. Comes to an end. We have got Shanahan on a 211, which I know they are going to do a lot better in qualifying. Ricky, yeah, I hope you are chasing your brother, maybe on the Discord channel or even on the PlayStation chat. We've got Kalen joining us again tonight. Ooh, we're going to have a lucky battle in the front. Van Heerden, Kuiper, Shanahan, De Bruin, Mawa, Kutser. JT's also going to be in there. And even Dean. If not, why not? Go. Shanahan, we did it 2:09. Practice is over. Looking forward to the qualifying. Sorry, just can't find my notepad tonight. While we're waiting for qualifying, just want to say again a massive thank you to our sponsors for the year. We have had a good year. We are nearly to an end. And I'm sure that Simulator Cave has done a lot of sales this year by sponsoring us as well, and we are trying to get their name out as much as we can. And we've got Lahers Auto Clinic fixing the vehicles there in Cape Town, Cellular City, all branches all over the country, assisting with a lot of things, not just cell phones. We have got Legacy Emergency Specialists down in Mpumalanga, who is doing a great job keeping everybody alive. Yeah, accidents, anything, they're always there to assist. And then we've got Virtual Assist Pro Solutions. Without them, a lot of things would not be possible as well. We're using the programs for posters, for the points, for all the little thingy keys you can see on screen. Comes from them as well and their assistance. Alrighty. The silver guys are jumping out on a track that doesn't look that wet, but it maybe will be pouring down soon. We're going to be on Gerard. Let's hope Gerard's got his Ferrari brakes warmed up. Let's have him on the spotlight for his first lap. He's going all red and black tonight. Well, first, second, third. We have got JT. JT can be there. Gerard de Bruin. Jan Buitenbach. Even Charles Pretorius, who's also very, 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 very good race this year. Yeah, there's your top five, four guys, I think, for tonight. But you never know. This wet conditions, anything can happen at any corner. Leave the curbs as much as you can and slow on the throttle. Freki, you guys had some good rain, good hail during the course of today. Say SA weather here in Gauteng, unpredictable but doable. We need to make it work. Okay, hot laps coming up right now. Feel like I shouldn't say anything just now. I distract cut off the brain from a hot lap. He just needs to keep it off the curbs, but as close as possible. Oh no, Ricky, sorry that your house is flooded, my chum. But that's dis nie lekker nie. Dis nie lekker nie. Well, good luck at home, cleaning up that and getting the rest sorted. Freaky, while I've got your attention, I'm hoping the whole team SPR is looking forward to our year-end function for LNR on the 6th of December. And everybody just going to come and enjoy themselves. We've got two lucky draws, and then the big draw for the SimCave rig, which they have sponsored for us for one lucky driver. So we're all looking forward to that, and a lucky day out, obviously, meeting the guys face to face and having a braai barbecue with a beer in the hand, and obviously no racing. No, we'll definitely do some racing. Righty, let's see. There we go. Gerard doing a 209. Well done. JT just behind him, 700 of a second behind him. Charles, I think that was his clean out lap. Hoping he would definitely do a little bit better than that. Let's see where Jan is going to end. Where is my remote? Let's have a look. Jan just behind Gerard. Needs to follow those lines. There we go. Charles not too far behind. We've got France in his Ferrari as well. Let's see where these silver guys are going to end. Yeah, and 2026 is upon us, so we are definitely looking forward to some newcomers for the events, club events and MSA events for next year. So please, if you know anybody with an SA ID that would like to come and join our racing, double check us on Facebook. We are there. Alrighty, time is nearly over for the silver guys to do their qualifying, and then the pro guys will jump out. I think they're already standing on the exit line, waiting for the guys to come and finish their qualifying laps. Oopsie. Grant's going a little bit wide. Hopefully he didn't dirty the lap. Well done to Gerard sticking it out. Those guys in silver: Gerard, JT, Gavin, Joel, Jan Buitenbach, Don the sniper. France unfortunately did not get a clean lap in. Alrighty, the pro guys are jumping on track in the next 30 seconds. Hopefully they'll have a big enough gap between them and 73 is Charles. So he needs to, oh no, I've got to disconnect. No, not good, not good. Not good at all. Alrighty, sorry about this. Let's recap. Like I've mentioned, the weather here by us is quite bad. Keep that running. Man, not good at all. Blank that off, but it's too late now. Let's jump back in.
Green light,
Okay.
go, go, go.
Do apologize for that. Okay. What is the racing line? What is going on with my dun, dun, dun. Oh, our son was playing. Right, somebody goes off the track. This caught it. Oh, righty, back to the pro guys. Man, what a mission. Okay. Hopefully everybody is all there. Okay, these guys are making a little bit of a space for each other. Still not too sure why I got DC'd there, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. And copy. Right, well done to Gerard, Jan and JT. Top 3 silver drivers, good lap times, and hopefully everything else will fall into place. Oh, there's the button I was looking for. Alrighty. We are on Van Heerden at the moment. Notification for serious thunder here in my area, so anything is possible. Who will be doing the fastest lap for qualifying in our pro division? Let's stick to JP funnier than for his lap. Alrighty, my pit stop is made already. Don't know how you guys are feeling tonight. Okay, I am seeing Balin Mawa 208 right at the top, followed very, very close by Mr. Shanahan. JP funnier than and Kutser. Bonnie pushing it very hard for this qualifying. Looking good, guys. Don't know if I should just keep it a little bit more, maybe around there. Alrighty. I think in the practice before the silver was open, Shanahan did a 207. So it's definitely possible. Going a little bit wide there, Kalen, but yeah, keeping it all together. Don't know if he dirtied the lap or not. Did he go faster? Lane with a 208. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Well done, Dane. Shanahan following his team leader very, very, very close. There's 35 seconds of qualifying left. Dean in 6th position. Pierre Groenewald 7th. Ruan van der Walt. Jay Saunders. And then, unfortunately, the silver guys that has just moved all the way down, but those lap times are so close. So this is definitely going to be a good race, even in the rain. Okay. Righty, I don't think these guys are going to make it back to the pits after their qualifying laps. I'm just going to do another shout out for anybody that would like to come and race. If you've got a South African ID number and you want to join our South African leagues, you are more than welcome. Follow us on Facebook and find us on Facebook as well. And there we will guide you to our lobbies, Discord, etc., etc. Even if you're a sponsor and you have got racing things, racing stuff, anything to do with vehicles, and you want to get your name out there, please give us a holler. Pierre Groenewald just worked in a good lap, moved himself from Seb 8th up until 5th position. So that is going to be a interesting start and where would we be spectating on for the first lap. That is going to be crucial. Well, there we go. Oh, see, it just nearly cut off at the top, but you can see Shane doing very well in the lead, 208.211, and his teammate Shanahan literally on his ass. Very, very close lap times. Alrighty, another 2 minutes left. They are standing on the start line, making sure your pit strategy is correct. Does it look dry? It looks a bit dry. And if I look correctly at the calendar or the time space, it's going to say it's going to be raining in the next 10 minutes. And the track is greasy. Oh, interesting service setup tonight. Oh man, this is going to be interesting. Alrighty, somebody just dropped out. Not too sure who. Kalen has dropped out. Not too sure if that would be a fiber or a power issue. I also see my ping is extremely high tonight. I think South Africans, we have got a little bit of an internet issue this week. I heard a lot of networks are struggling. But let's hope everything is going to work out tonight for these guys. Here we go. Kellen Moa back in. Unfortunately, now all the way at the back. Oh man, and he had such a good race. Are we going to spectate on Mr. Van Heerden? I'm pressing the drive button. Alrighty, let's see how this is going to do. Warm up lap, trying to get those tires as warm as possible. As you can see, it is slowly but surely drizzling on track. So from greasy, it will go to wet soon. Right, so we have decided to spectate on Mr. Van Heerden. Wipers are on. For me, it's always interesting. The guys with the wipers are the guys who is racing in cockpit view. I think Shanahan is on bonnet view. Luckily with Simracing we have got that option. Follow through, keeping their distance on the brakes. Nobody's swerving tonight to get those tires warm. I think it's definitely more to do with the brakes, especially that first corner and the follow through. That is very important. Definitely a little bit of a colourful race tonight. Everybody made their own little liveries. Orange, white and black LNR livery coming through there at the background, looking good. again, while these guys are warming up, again, a big thank you to SimCave for the year of a great sponsorship. And there's a lot of guys, especially in LNR League, which has purchased some steering wheels. Would have been Fanatec, would have been Moza, everybody moving up and so forth. And yes, great prizes for our league guys racing. Always a little bit of a discount that comes around and goes around. Alrighty, guys are falling a little bit more in line, closer to the start line. Aston, Ford, Ferrari, and another Ferrari, and another Ferrari, and there's a BM. Alrighty, side by side. We go through the chicane. Not the easiest one in the wet. Luckily, there's no sausage curb, but it can still spin you out. Right, time for the green light very soon. Who will be in the first corner? Will it be the Aston? Will it be the Ford? Or the follow through from the Ferrari? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here they come. Ooh, there's one on the grass. Did he make it stick? Yes, he did. Okay, cool. Come on, guys. Just fall into line. No incidences as yet. Well done. No yellow dots on the map. Looking good, looking good. I must say thank you to the guys that is participating in the MSA event the whole year. Well done so far, guys. Shanahan definitely getting a little bit of a lead, followed by Shanahan. Shane in the front. Shanahan, Van Heerden, Pierre Groenewald. I think then Gerard will jump back to the main menu just now, wait for the first lap to finish. Still no yellow dots. This is really good. Everybody's keeping pace, keeping head. Yeah, Freki, I must say, we have definitely upped our game through the course of the year. You have a race like this, and everybody falls into line and just wait for somebody to make a mistake and take a position. Fantastic. A little bit of a gap here. We'll move to the middle field just now. There we go, everybody goes through the chicane. Not too much curb. Righty. Fantastic. And there they go over the finish line. First lap is done. Let me do this. I think it's the fastest lap. Well done. Shanahan, Van Heerden, Pierre Groenewald, Gerard. Kom Gerard, druk daai Ferrari, papa. We got Van der Walt, Saunders, Dean, not too sure what happened, but maybe just moved a little bit back. Maybe just watching out the middle crowd. And we got Jan in 9th. JT will definitely need to pick up there. France, Galen Mama already from 15th to 12th position just on the start. Turismo in the pit. Not too sure if there was an incident. We will find that out from the COC. But everything else is just flowing, no yellow dots. Now the question is, where are we going to take it? Like a bunched up here in the rain. The guys in the front following a good line. I'm sure there is definitely going to be some passes being made here. And his Ferrari is going to take on a vault. I think he is definitely looking for a place to do it comfortably with Dean and his mirrors. The top cars has been opening the field a little bit more. Alrighty. Ooh, on a vault going over the chicane, missing his brake point. Not too sure if he's going to get a penalty for that one. The track limit reached maybe once. But they are definitely following on the brain. And not far behind Shane. I think they're just guiding each other for the first half of the race. Making sure everything is running smoothly. Everyone van der Walt nearly into Gerard. And he's also got Saunders in his mirrors. A little bit down the field. JT here. Ooh, he's got Kalen in his mirrors. I'm sure Kalen is going to make some moves soon. With Shane still having the fastest lap for the race. We've still got 39 minutes to go. And I'm sure if you are driving in cockpit view, you can only see so much, and that is why the radar and everything else is so important. And obviously your brake markers. Right, there in the front something is looking good. On a vault. Dean could see it just past on a vault. Dean made 2 passes. Lucky Dean. Keep on going. Let IBM Papa. Right, Dean is now chasing down Gerard. I must say Shanahan and Van Heerden, there's a bit of a gap. If you jump to the front guys. Shanahan just keeping the gap, I think, professionally for his teammate Shane. He'll definitely be making a pass within the next lap or 2. There we go, Shanahan did the fastest lap. Ooh, Shane going wide. Unfortunately, I'm hoping he will jump back on. Ooh, focus Shane. We've got Shanahan in the front. And now Van Heerden is catching up with Shane. Come Mr. Kutzer. Not too sure. I think he missed his braking marker completely in the first corner. Right, not far behind. Van Heerden is Pierre. Team STR doing well tonight. And Mr. Van Heerden definitely feeling the pressure between these guys. Out there going a little bit wide there at the back. I think he is definitely also going a little bit faster. The gap grown between him and Dean. But Dean has got the rest of the field behind him. Kalen Mawa has made pass on JT. Next is Jan Buitenbach, where he will make another pass soon. still got 36 minutes to get back to third or fourth position. And we know that he's capable. Kalen, awesome racer, awesome guy. And a lot of respect for our LNR guys on track and off the track. Is he going to make the move? Ooh, very, very close. Making it stick. Is he going to go? He is. No. Yes, he is. Through the chicane he goes. Well done. Off to the next one. I don't think Jan is going to give up the fight. Back into the slipstream he goes. Chasing down Galen. Jumping back onto the racing line, braking markers. Well done to these guys. Awesome racing so far. 76. Don is one lap down. Don, we've already cut the grass before the race, my chum. Los die gras. Stick it on the tar road. Come the sniper. Let's do this. Let's do this. Righty. Gavin. France. I think these guys will just find their feet in the next 10 minutes. All the pressure is over from the start. Galen moved up to 9th position. We'll be chasing down Gran van der Walt. Alrighty. Van Heerden is not far behind. Shane Kutzer for 2nd position. And Pierre is not far behind them either. These guys have had good battles in the past. Good clean battles. Carrot still on track. Dean closing the gap slowly but surely. I don't know where to take. This midfield is just so close. Okay, Helen facing down. Ruan Revolt. Is he gonna be making a move into the first corner? Canan still leading. Ooh, the track might dry up a little bit. Doesn't say rain, it just says cloudy. We're not too sure next 10 minutes. The last couple of laps might be greasy. Let's wait and see what is going to happen on this. Something happened here in the front. No, the gap is still there. Come guys. Keep it on the black stuff. Leave the curbs alone. Early shift for the torque. Wet is wet. Let's have a look what was the timetables. Shanahan doing a 208.172. You know 207s is definitely possible for this. Have a look. Again, 208.475. Fastest lap times are very, very close. And let's see what Van is doing as well. 208.525. Good lap times, guys, for this wet weather conditions. Where's the pressure? Where's the pressure? Alan Mawa has made the pass on Ruan van der Walt. Unfortunately, we have missed this. There's another battle at the back. Here we go. These two McLarens. Jan Buitenbach. and JT. Leave the grass alone. We've already cut the grass, guys. Come now. Keep it on the track. These two guys having a good battle. JT and Jan. Deliveries are looking close to the same, but yeah. Man, McLaren is my net lucky. Righty, who's further down here? These two guys are having a battle. Alan Mawa. Next on his list will be Mr. Saunders. Jaja, as we know him. Well done, Kalen, moving up the leaderboard. Also thinking that he had a DC in the beginning of the race. And that happens. Righty. This gap here at the back all looks more or less the same. Canan definitely not making a big gap as per the previous races. I think he is just keeping the Ford intact and in that position. Not saying playing it safe, but still gunning it. Still got the fastest lap for the race so far. Pierre is definitely catching up to Van Heerden as well. Dean has definitely got Mr. Saunders behind him. And they are going to feel the pressure from Kalen very soon within the next lap or two. Let's stick to these guys and see what's going to happen. I say track temperature is 28 degrees, which is actually quite nice. Kalen coming flat out through there, making up a lot of time, putting the pressure. Unfortunately, Mr. Saunders was late on the brakes, went over, lost a position and jumping into the pits. I think that is a good call, Jaja. After the mistake, let's just clear the pit stop. He's still got 29 minutes to go. Now we don't know if it is going to be drying up or not. Unfortunately, we don't know. It's just going to be greasy. Alrighty, back to the racing while the guys are doing their pit strategies. Ooh. Helen has just made the move on Dean as well. Why do I miss this? What is? Can we just do the reverse quick easel? Rewind. Okay, Kalen. Yep. Dean, looks like that BMW is jumping a little bit there over the curb. Well done, keeping that position. We've let it back by Gran. Going a little bit sideways on the curb. Keeping it all together. Alrighty, next up, Kalen, if you are chasing down Pierre Groenewald, 8 seconds down. I don't know what the split strategy is going to assist these guys. We've got Jan, Charles, and Gerard that is clearing their pit strategies. Gerard, you need to jump out, met hom. Die Red Bull is klaar. Moet nou 'n bietjie ry. Okay. Don as well. One lap down. Not too sure what the situation is. Unfortunately. Alrighty, back to the racing. Here has closed the gap on JP Van Heerden. And if I'm looking at the track, it is damp. We don't know what the pit strategy is going to be like. You can see some water here and there on the track. And you can only keep that car on the track with those wet tires when it gets too hot. Not as easy to drive around this track. Now, what is the guys going to be doing? Because according to the weather, we've still got 30 minutes of cloudiness. Is it going to stay damp? Is it going to be creates a dry line on the racing line. Dean could see it jumping to the pits as well. Not too sure what his tire temps is all about. See Donovan, the sniper, back on track. Gavin in the pits. Frans Stoffberg in the pits. Ruan van der Walt in the pit as well. Gerhard 2 laps down. Not too sure what happened there. Alrighty, so far so good. Here is definitely chasing down. Ooh, a little bit sideways onto the grass, keeping it all together. Now he's lost a little bit of time. Now he needs to work harder to make up. And this is where that you can see that dry line on the course. So now these guys, is they going to jump out into the pits, put on a set of slicks, or they're going to do another lap? There we go. JP van Heerden into the pits. Gavin, penalty over there. Van Heerden in the pits. I think his tires has just warmed up a little bit too much. Now the question is, these top 3 guys, are they just going to make it work another lap or 2, keeping the pace, not pushing too hard? As you can see, the race line has formed a little bit dry, and you can see Pierre just wangling it around the track, trying not to go off and lose a position. Let's have a look. Shanahan still the fastest lap. You can see the dry line. Mr. Van Heerden is still in the pits. He's definitely doing a tire swap as well. Okay. Here. And we have got Kalen that went from an 8-second gap down to a 5-second gap. Kalen definitely pushing hard. It looks like his tires is okay. Charles Couture is still in the pits. Also 1 lap down. Not too sure why, what's happening with the guys tonight. But JP did jump back on track. Now he needs to keep it on the dry stuff and push as hard as he can. Helen Mawa down to 3 seconds. Shanahan jumping to the pits. I think he has had enough with his wet tires on the dry track. Alrighty, track is still greasy. Helen Mawa still needs to use pit strategy as well. Up to 2nd position from the start. Well done. And now we can see Shanahan in the pit. Shani could sit in the pit. JT in the pit as well. Here, just trying to get this forward, make it stick on the dry stuff. I would like to know what his temps is at the moment with these wets. If you need to keep it on the wet side on the track, and you can actually hear this Aston of Kalen.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Pushing hard. All the strategies are nearly done. Here needs to go, Kalen needs to go, and JT also needs to do his pit strategy, and then myself. Okay, I've done mine at the beginning of the race. Shanahan in third position. Hopefully with a set of slicks, although the track says greasy. Hopefully they've all on the comms to make sure that the tire temps, PSI is set correctly. As everybody has their own driving style. Well done to Jan Buitenbach, who's just done the fastest lap of the race so far. And I'm sure that would have been a 2:07. Let's have a look. 2:07.687. Well done. Oh, there's a BMW going off track. Oh no. Have a look who that is. Well done to Jan Buitenbach, fastest lap so far. No, Don's BMW is looking clean. Is it Gavin that went off? I'm looking for the battle scars. Or was it Dean? Oh, filthy. No, it's definitely Gavin. Sorry, Gavin. Okay, guys, make it stick on this greasy track. Kellen Mauer jumped to the pits. Pierre Groenewald just still trying to maintain this position. As you can see, he goes a lot wider. Oh no, his wiper's going on. Why is his wiper on? McLaren? No, no, no. Who's it? Charles Pretorius. His wiper's on. I'm not seeing any rain. That is dry. 19 minutes to go. 14. Somebody has left us. Gerard the Brain has left the server. Okay. Charles just nursing it behind the Ford, the leader. You are allowed making the pass there, Charles. If the leader feels a little bit slow, he's just taking it easy with those wet tires. I think he's doing the setup in the background. Here we go, Dean Kutsia. Taking the fastest lap away from Jan. Dean doing a 2:06.165. This is awesome. Okay. Here Groenewald jumps into the pits. So you want to see where is Mawa. I think this will be a 30-second pit strategy with tires and a little bit of flash, splash and dash of fuel. But unfortunately the tires are taking most of the pit time. Let's see where they are going to be popping out while he's in the pits. These guys, Shane and Shanahan. Alrighty, they are making the pass on Pierre Groenewald, which is still in the pits. Alrighty, Shanahan taking back his fastest lap of the race. Gunning down Shanahan. Come on, Pierre, you need to get going. Kellen Mawa, yep, unfortunately. Back there, Dean Kutsia stealing back the fastest lap. That BMW is making it stick, but he has got Kellen behind him. No pressure. It's actually good to see the sun on the track after the rain. We got 17 minutes left, and I think we would maybe see a couple of drops at the end of the race as the weather prediction. Ooh, Kalen definitely putting the pressure on Dean. Very, very close. There's 11 seconds between Dean and Shanahan. The guys in front, Team STR Esports, just making it work. Alrighty, Dean. I think he is sweating big time with Kalen behind him. And the Ferrari, that is a McLaren, is it not? Yeah, that is a Ferrari, Rudy. JP van Heerden behind Kalen Mawa. These top drivers are just gunning it through every corner. Question is, where is Kalen going to make the move on Dean? And I'm hoping that Pierre is also just catching up. He's 3.6 seconds behind him. Kalen Mawa jumping on the inside. Boom. Not leaving a lot of gap, unfortunately, for Dean to turn into the chicane. I'll rather also just take a course penalty for that, but sticking it back onto the racetrack, not giving up. And then we've got JP van Heerden giving Kalen, obviously in the mirrors all the time, putting the pressure. Here catching up. He is a second faster. Oh, thanks, Ricky. Yes, your brother just needs to keep on pushing. The two J's, JT and Young, they're the same liveries. They just need to keep on pushing hard. Back to Kalen and Van Heerden. Not too sure what happened there. Dean a little bit slow out of that corner. Maybe they're... Oh no, Dean has definitely got an issue. He's gone off track. Kalen Mawa putting the pressure. Dean going to the left of the track. Don't know if something happened, but I think Kalen is going to make the move. Putting the pressure. Is he jumping out? No, he's keeping the braking line. And we got Van Heerden also in the mix. Oh, good. Oh no, there's a tap and another tap and another tap. Unfortunately, Dean, they have tapped Dean out. Mawa slowing down. Unfortunately, made a mistake. And as we know, he's going to give the position back to Dean due to unforeseen little tap for a spin. And that's good sportsmanship from Kalen Mawa. Let's have another battle, he says. Let's do it the clean way. Alrighty, these guys will battle that out. Pierre Groenewald has catched up to JP now. This is going to be the next battle. Although these two guys are having fun in the front. Shanahan throwing a little bit lights for Shane. Don't know what the communication is between these two team members. I'm sure they won't take each other out. Well, I hope so. Then we got Van Heerden still hanging in there with all the pressure. He has made the move. Was waiting for the battle to happen. Oh no, did I just get DC'd again? Can you believe it? Alright guys, sorry about this. Lovely SA network. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Do that for a second. Yeah, I got kicked. The spectator has left the lobby. I mean, I'm not even using any. Anyway, let's jump back
Give it
into
okay.
the action. Right, I'll say. Alrighty, and Shane is still in the lead. Shanahan putting the pressure. Hopefully not too much. I see the wiper is now on Shanahan's car, which is driving on a view. Anyway, JP van Heerden, Pierre Groenewald, definitely having a good battle. We're down to 13 guys. I think we definitely had a spike in the ping and latency. That's why a few guys obviously left. Karot is gone. 15, 14, not too sure who was 14, unfortunately. Alrighty, who's next in the battle? Dean. Mawa has also moved back into the pack, not too sure what happened there. But he is now chasing down Jan Buitenbach. Ooh, good battle going on here. I think these four guys can definitely keep the pressure. And with the BMW follows from Dean, seeing who is going where. I don't know on who to spectate. Let's keep it on Jan for now. In the front of this four-car battle. While Shane is still in the lead, Shanahan just behind him. And Pierre chasing down Van Heerden. And then we've got this back. Flat taps, slipstream. All the way as fast as you can. And another 9 minutes to go of this race. Everybody making it stick through there. Is Kalen? No, Kalen is definitely not jumping in there. Oh no, another tap and another tap. 3 guys go off. Kalen has done it again. He's done that with Dean. Unfortunately, Jan and JT has suffered that, and I can see that Kalen has given back that positions. Not too sure if Kalen has missing his braking markers, or he's maybe just a quicker out of the line through the chicane. But let's hope they keep the pace and don't get frustrated with the incident that just happened. There's another 8 minutes left of this race. Anything can still happen. I hope everybody is going to be staying with us for the driver interviews as well. Okay, everybody finding their feet again. Everybody pushing hard. JP van Heerden taking the fastest lap away from, I think it was Shanahan the previous round. Van Heerden just pushing hard. Keep Pierre Groenewald at bay. Righty, there's definitely going to be a change here. I think Shanahan is going to make a move on Shane. And he flies and finds a little bit of a slipstream behind the Aston to see who's going where. But Shane keeping his car in line, having a good battle here in the front. Alright guys, as long as you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Again, I just want to say hats off to these racers tonight for not having an incident on the first lap and so forth. I was expecting a little bit more, especially in the rain, and then it dried up, and then we had an incident or two. So just shows you. Oh no, going a little bit sideways. Okay, who is catching up here? Pierre Groenewald is now down less than a second away from JP van Heerden. 6 minutes left of this race. We got this battle still going as well. Jan Buitenbach, JT. With Mao on the background, I think he's just checking these guys out, who's going to be making what move. Make a decision, where am I doing what. Unfortunately, Becky, yeah, my chum, you know, it happens with the best of us to make a little mistake. Like I said, I think he was maybe just a little bit quicker out the chicane. You know, the Aston and the curbs, especially on this track, hulle verstaan mekaar mooi. So you can cut a little bit more curb with the Aston. It's not making a big difference. So he's maybe a little bit quicker out the line. Side by side, here they go. Who's got the less wing? And Kalen makes the move on the straight. Well done. Keeping the pace. Is he gonna? No, he's gonna stick it there. Be on the brakes. Cut the curb. Quicker out. You see, he goes wide again. He's definitely quicker out with chicane than the rest of the guys. And yeah, unfortunately, he needs to duck out the way, not to make another incident. So, thank you, Kellen, for trying to keep it as clean as possible. Pierre Groenewald taking the fastest lap. He's definitely catched up to JP van Heerden. I'm actually quite curious to see what his lap time is. Can't be 2:10. No, I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't say race. Okay. Well, here's what it is. Alrighty, let's keep on going. Go here. Let's make the move on JP for the next 4 minutes. Then we've got Team SDR first, second, and third. But Team SBR is just hanging in there. That's off to these guys. 45 minutes doesn't sound a long time, but when you're behind the steering wheel and having a lot of pressure, looking in your mirror and there's somebody there that you know is just as fast as what you are, the pressure is on. Righty, let's keep in the game. I don't know how I'm going to be kicked out the game. Alrighty, 3 minutes to go. Yeah, Ricky, I think when I got DC'd for the second time, I think the race lap times are not pulling through correctly, so we're just going to leave it as is. But Pierre has taken the fastest lap. I think everybody in the top 5, actually top 6. I mean, Jan also had a purple one for a while. So, yeah, everybody in the top 5 has had the purple block for the fastest lap. Shanahan and Shane just enjoying it in the front. Question is, who is going to go for first position for the points? Team strategy worked out very nicely for these guys. Pierre just gone a little bit backwards. He's still got 2 minutes left of the race. I think we can safely say for the time being that this is going to be the final result. Well done to Dean, keeping the pressure from Kalen throughout the race with the incidents as well. Alrighty, so Kalen has made the move on the 2 McLarens of Jan and JT. Sorry, Freaky. I'm trying to go through the field here and I missed the overtake from Kalen
Alright,
that
man,
did
the leader
that
is on the
on
final lap. Give it a final
JT,
push.
but it is over now. Alrighty, these two are still having a very close race. What an interesting race. We started with the wet qualifying, a wet start, and in the last all at 20 minutes of the race, the drying line was starting to show. The guys had to go and pit for a tire change, 2 slicks, and this is the result. Hopefully everybody made the right decision on fuel, etc, etc. Right, Shane hanging in there, Shanahan second, JP van Heerden, Pierre Groenewald, Dean, Kalen Mawa from right at the back. Well done. And we got JT. There's Jan. I'm not too sure if Jan went off track because he was with JT, and France has just moved up that position. Unfortunately for Jan, in the last couple of seconds of the race, there's 13 seconds left. Let's go back to the leaders. Are they going to finish? They're definitely not going to do another lap, it looks like. Shane pushing that Aston as hard as he can. Is net stoffies and pakkies wat waai. And I think this is the last corner. Well done.
The leader has finished the race.
There we go. Well done. Alrighty, thanks Freaky for that information that Jan has made a spin. That's why he has dropped the position. Well done to Shane, Shanahan, Van Heerden, Groenewald, which has taken the fastest lap till the end. And we've got Dean Pitsia, who also moved up the leaderboard very nicely with Kalen Mawa. A couple of good battles between these guys. JT, Frans Stofberg, Jan, and so forth. Screenshot of this for the interviews. Got too many groups on a WhatsApp group, right? Alrighty. Everybody just making their way back to the pits. We are still on Shane and Shanahan in STR Esports. Alrighty. Tricky, we've got more rain coming. See that on the weather channel here by me. The race is over. Hopefully not going to get DC soon. Pop one of these again just for the fun of it. Always important to see our sponsors. And thanks again for the sponsor, guys. Great year so far. We've had our ups and downs, but definitely have been ironing all the crinkles out. Yeah, bit straight. Righty, there's the leader coming into the pits. Everybody else. hear the thunder. Yeah, Freaky, as you said, well done, guys. This has been an awesome race. Really, really awesome race. Not too sure what happened with Gerard. Not too sure if also just got PC'd. But yeah, good race. From the wet to the dry. And it was clean. Good action packed racing. Alrighty. Okay. Nope, can't do that one yet. Okay. And oh, got you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Hy het nou net baie mooi gewerk. Waar is hy nou? My soul. Nie daai ene nie. Okay, we're going to have our interview very soon. Just want to move this one to the top. And there we go. Net so. Alrighty.
Hallo.
Hallo there.
Ja, hallo. Ja, ik ben net connected met ons CBS.
Ja, nee, ons is allemaal hier.
Okay. Cool.
Nee, ek dink ons is allemaal hier. 633. Okay. Well, guys, die twee aliens hierso. I think everybody's aliens tonight with this weather change. Alrighty, where are we gonna start? JT? We'll start. JT, are you gonna join us, yeah? JT, are you gonna join us, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. If I can just ask everybody else's mics just to be off, please, for time being. JT, well done. 7th position, first in silver class. Take us through your race.
Very tough race. Very hard to pass, very hard to follow. But you also just had to wait it out and hope for the best. I hope the guy in front of you makes a mistake, or you can get past, or then it started drying up. At least I had some dry tires set up, so I didn't do too bad after that.
Well, JT, well done on your race and great on the pit strategy. Next up, we've got Frans Stoffberg. Again, well done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think the dry weather or the clearing up caught everybody a bit off guard. But yeah, I think my pit strategy worked out quite well. Just starting on the wets, going over the dries as the track cleared up. But yeah, no major battles. But yeah, was a good race. I enjoyed it.
I think the battle was between JT and Jan, and I think you just had a lucky
Yeah, and
draw
I think
making a pass
Jan
there.
just lost it on the last lap.
Well,
Unfortunate for Jan.
well done, Frans. Meneer Buitenbach?
Hello,
Daar sê.
that's it. Yeah, now I'm back. Afternoon, everybody.
Hallo.
That's it. Well, I had a great race. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, me and JT had a hell of a fight. I enjoyed that a lot. And unfortunately, I started losing grip, and I had to fight my way there and try and keep first place. But I just couldn't, and then on the last lap, I overshot the one corner and I spun out, and Franz and him passed me, and yeah, I just kept on trying to go. It was I really enjoyed this race.
Well, Jan, that was good. I think between you and JT, with the Kalen intervention there on the chicane and so forth, wasn't very pleasant. Ooh,
Oh.
our network is very bad tonight. Right, Jan, thank you for that feedback. JP?
Yes.
Well done in your third position. You had a good couple of fights and you were sweating like a pig, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a tough one, especially at the end with Groenewald. So the guy got up fast there. But yeah, I had a little bit of setback in the pits with the sun and weather change. Spent the time in the pits to set tire pressures and stuff. So I lost a lot of time there. But luckily I made it up again in the second half of the race.
I must say, I was a bit worried where everybody went to pits and I see Pierre out a little bit longer, Galen a little bit longer out. But then we had Shannon and Shane just giving it stick all the time. Shannon?
I think
Yes, JP?
that's what cost Groenewald the podium. That one lap he stayed out extra.
Well,
I saw he lost there at the second last turn. He went off and lost it.
unfortunately, that is the decision we all make. Alrighty, thanks a lot, JP. Shannon, and you couldn't make the pass on Shane?
That was a lot of fun. Quite fun with the changing weather. That made it quite interesting. Yeah, I had a good fight with Shane. That was a lot of fun. Like I said on the party chat, I'd rather take a second with a nice fight like this. Had a little bit of an incident. I think it was with JT. I just need to go and check if it was my fault in advance. If it was, I'm quite sorry.
JT gives you a silent mute there.
No, sorry, I wasn't sure if I should speak. I'm not sure either. I'll have to go double check the replays.
Alrighty,
But
fantastic.
thanks, bud.
Shane, and yeah, well done from the start.
Ooh. Yeah, difficult conditions, I think, for everybody. Car felt good in the wet, and then luckily I had a dry tires set up for the thing, and then when it came to that on the pit stop, I was actually quite worried with JP right behind me, thinking we're going to overextend our wet stint, and he's going to get the undercut. But yeah, luckily it worked out fairly well, and then yeah, good dice for John there. He doesn't make it easy.
Well done to Team STR Esports for first and second, Team SPR for third. Pierre taking the fastest lap. And then obviously JT France and Jan Buitenbach. Well done, guys. I think we had a good race, a good setup on the server. I must say that for MSA. We haven't had a race like this for a while. Alrighty, then any feedback from anybody here towards our races that wants to come and join next year?
Yeah, just please come and join. It's fun. We make it fun. We try and help each other as much as possible. And yeah, just come and enjoy it.
Thank you, Shanahan. Alrighty, guys. And then again, I hope to see everybody on the 6th of December. All our lucky draws and that lucky winner of the Simrig. Alrighty, then. I just want to apologize again for the internet quality. Fantastic.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
It will be streamed. Thank you, guys. Chat soon.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Alrighty. Thanks again for joining. We have had a good evening and looking forward to the next one will be on Kailami. We don't know if it's going to rain, snow. Oh, well, never snows on ACC now, does it? But let's see what happens in the last race. Yeah, the season is coming to an end. And unfortunately, we have to pick top 3 lucky draw winners and so forth. And then we start off 2026 with a bang. Looking forward to it. So I hope everybody can join. Have a good evening and see you guys at the next race.